matchup on tap.
As it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tennessee Titans. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wildcard Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air right away is May. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 3rd and 6. To the air, May. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
At the 42-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll throw with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
23-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing here is May. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Get it! 18 card, hurt, Dragon, go street. 60 Bobcats, Mustang 19.
Here's Ward. That one's taken in by Spears. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
And now an audible here into something else. To throw is Ward. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's May. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Seven yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Pats will strike first here, this wild card matchup. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's May. It's Williams on the catch. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Running left, it's Barkley. 59 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
38-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen.
Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll give it to Harris on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Looking to throw. May.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
In it to win it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Go street. 70 lock. Street. Street. 18 Rattler. 18 Panther 11. Panther 11. Rig alert. Rig. Set. Hurt. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, Ward. That is caught.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hurt. Hurt. Check. Let go.
Now Ward.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. It'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ninth Warrior 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut.
To throw, here's Ward. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Ward again.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! 70 Lions! 79 Broncos! 7 Pirates! 18 Pioneers! Ready?
Throwing is Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 17 yards out.
And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back to throw now on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, it's May. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready,
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
First down and goal to go.
Check smash, rig alert, go.
They'll run here with Pacheco. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
60 back, Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Ward. Got a man, and it's taken for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage. point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
21. Patriots 10.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A handoff. Barkley running left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 98 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. May looking to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dallas Goedert from 17 yards out. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Patriots 18. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10.
Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing to start the drive. Ward. And his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Back to throw. Moore. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 target.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They
go right back to him for 20 and a first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
18 Cardinal.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Titans add 6 to their lead.
To try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Titans 28, Patriots 18.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. A handoff to Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
To the air, May. A pass complete to Odunze.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Barkley.
And he's going to have the Patriots first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Patriots first down.
They'll throw with May.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
2nd and 10. Throwing here is May.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for New England. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete here.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's May. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rig alert, rig alert, rig. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
Ward now working out of the gun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next to score, Titans 28, Patriots 25. Ka'imi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, here we go.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
19, 18. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Ward. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Titans use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
From the gun, it's May. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Justin Reed. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
7-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, Ward.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Patriots 25.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
We're going to throw. May. They'll look middle here and give it to Odunze.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards.
And now they'll shift things around.
Patriots, first down. It's a gain of 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
To the right side, he finds his receiver, Harris.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Here's a give to Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Oh, that's been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Williams, a man in motion right. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Barkley.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
166 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Second down and 3. To throw, it's May.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On third down, Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
And they take a knee. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.